You Season 3. What is up, my friends? Go ahead and hit that light switch. Random, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. We're here to talk about You Season 3, but we're going to talk about other shows and movies on this channel. So if you're into that, go ahead and do that right now. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Check out my Halloween Kills video I already did. But let's get into what Mr. Penn is up to this time around, and that's dealing with love. And I mean it. He's dealing with love. So if you've seen the previous seasons, you know that love is a little bit of a handful for our Joe, and he's not really too fond of her, but you get what you get with love, right? And so we're just gonna go ahead and skip to the ending here. I'm trying to something new because I usually get a lot of flack in the comments for going through like the whole show and everything that happens. People just say I'm just retelling the show, so let's try something new. Let's just go all the way into the ending and let's just talk about it, right? So, bonker season, insane stuff happened, and here we are at the end where we heard Netflix before the show even started. Season 4 is on the way, and I was just like, damn. But I can see why. There's a lot of story still to tell, and I think that they've definitely found a unique way of telling you. So, I'm excited, and let's get into this. So where are we in this ending? So pretty much love has gone bonkers, as I said. By the end of it, she pretty much was planning for months a way to kill Joe if he were to pretty much betray her, and to her surprise, or maybe not her surprise because she was planning it, right? She's like, yeah, he's infatuated, he's in love, he is obsessed with Marianne, and I am going to kill both of them. I'm going to have Joe watch before I kill him, and that's exactly what she does. She actually ends up poisoning him so he will be paralyzed. He does this with aconite, and that's basically what she's going to do to him, so he will be paralyzed and will have no choice but to watch her kill Marianne and show him a lesson or two. Now, Joe already was prepared for this, and he had been also developing a sort of antidote for this, and also has been taking some of Carrie's adrenaline pills for this as well. So we ultimately see that love does summon Marianne, but she's not able to kill her as she sees her daughter with her as well, and sort of has this sort of like shining moment for her where she lets Marianne go and doesn't do anything to her. So Miss Love sort of shows this sort of different side of her, and she's basically like, yeah, I'm gonna let her live, but not you, Joe, I'm about to kill you. And so as she tries to kill Joe, Joe actually regains his strength, and he's able to fatally inject her as well with the aconite, and she gets so much of the dosage that she ultimately does die. So Joe has to figure out, what the hell are we gonna do now, right? So basically he's going to make it seem like a murder-suicide, where he's going to chop off some of his toes in an effort to make it seem like love killed him and then pretty much butchered him up. He then makes the house go up in flames and pretty much end it all right there. Carrie and Sherry, who were actually stuck in the cage, are able to escape as they're able to find the keys that they had been planted there by Love and Joe as well. And so they pretty much escape, and we just see that Love ultimately goes in flames and Joe is out of here. He's like gone. He actually earlier as well saves Theo after it seemed that Theo was going to be dead. And we see in an epilogue that Theo and his dad are reunited at the hospital. So good stuff right there. We see also Henry has found a new home thanks to Joe after everything he did in order for the son to have a better future. And if you're wondering where Joe is, my man is in Paris now, and he is looking for Marianne and Julia, trying to live this new life he's trying to live. And he says he's not going to stop even if he has to go all over the world. So, You Season 3, what an ending, right? So pretty much Joe's plan pretty much seemed to work. He was able to sort of divert all the attention away. He wrote the suicide note that Love had apparently written, and he pretty much got away with all of that, as I said. There's an epilogue for Carrie and Sherry as well, who are out there doing TED Talks, making books, all of that. Theo seems to try to get his life back, but we'll just see how all of that fares. Now, according to Joe, Marianne and Juliet are actually not where they were before, and there is no way to contact them, no phone, no address. So he's just on the search for them. So I think You season 4 is really gonna deal with that. Maybe Joe going private investigator esque, which I think would be an interesting choice to do. But we'll see how that is going to work out for Mr. Joe in season 4 of You, which, as I said, has already been greenlit by Netflix before the season even came out. So a lot of hope for this, right? But there is a book that apparently is going to be revolving around this season. I will be talking about that in my theory video that I will be making probably this weekend on season 4, what we want to see, what other things we need a bow tie resolution for. So stay tuned for that. But what are your thoughts on this season finale? I thought it was very insane how Joe was planning all of this and was able to sort of get out of Love's plan. But I guess that's just him thinking way ahead of her, knowing how crazy she really is and just what she's capable of. As I said, he found his match in season 2, so I think he knew he had to be prepared when this new life for them began. And I mean, Joe is going to be Joe, right? We saw him be infatuated with Marianne. We saw it before with Guinevere. We saw it with Love. And I think that we are definitely not going to have the end of Joe just basically becoming a stalker for other women in his future. So we'll see how that works out. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of You season 3. Are you excited for season 4, or do you think it's gone long enough and you're ready for a conclusive end? Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to know. But if you haven't already, go check out my video on Halloween Kills and that ending. Stay tuned for my season 4 theories on You. Also, make sure you're subscribed, turn that notification bell on, and make sure you comment down below your favorite horror movie, as we're making a big list video for horror fans out there to watch before Halloween. Just of all of the horror films you can think of that are your favorite, comment them down below, and I'll make a long list video listing them all the week before Halloween. So stay tuned for that. As always, that is going to do it for me. Make sure you don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and let me know your thoughts on You season 3. Did it live up to your expectations, or is it a big nah? Let me know. As always, I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe, stay positive. Hey, if you're still listening, really appreciate you sticking it out to see what was at the end. It's just my gratitude for being here, and also asking you to not forget to comment down below your favorite horror film. I am starting this video pretty soon on everybody's favorite horror film, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for listening.